So my name's Cameron Baker. I'm the CEO and founder of Envico Technologies. Envico actually started out as an aerial baiting company. So we're the first in the world to use drones to do aerial baiting on remote islands. We were successful in doing that operation, and then when we came back to New Zealand, we knew that there was more technology to be put into the conservation space, so we continued, and fortunately with Predator-Free 2050's funding, we were able to pick up the Spitfire device, and now we do aerial baiting with drones, ground controlled automated devices for pest control, right the way through to aerial reforestation. So it's a holistic approach to conservation, not just getting rid of the bad, but also bringing back the good. So we have a device called the Spitfire, and it's a long life or a long endurance pest control device that you can leave in the field for 12 months. They attract possums, stoats and rats, and it relies on the animals' innate behaviour to want to groom themselves of anything that's stuck onto their fur. So what the Spitfire actually does is we put these out in the field, about 1 per hectare, and an animal is actually attracted to it by the scent of a lure, just like every other device out there. So the animal comes up, interacts with that device, and by using a bunch of different sensors, we're able to make sure that it's only that specific animal that is able to trigger that device. And then once that device is triggered, it shoots out a toxin onto the abdomen. The animal then grooms it off as a part of their behaviour, and then that toxin does exactly what it's supposed to do, kills that animal and nothing else. The Spitfire was a legacy project that's been developed over the last 15 years by a lot of great minds throughout the country. And what we were able to do was to take that challenge of what wasn't being able to happen before, which was having that device last in the field for 12 months and longer. We were able to overcome that challenge, and we're also able to overcome the behavioural triggers to make it species specific. Our products are available to the Predator-Free 2050 limited landscape scale projects. So we don't just do Spitfire devices, although the control of pests and eradication of pest animals is great for the longer vision for us to bring back native Tonga species. The intent is to go further, so enable people to utilise these projects as biodiversity or carbon credit generating projects, so that they can finance conservation in a long-term sustainable manner. And that looks beyond New Zealand, but I think as a collective we all need to work together, not just as a manufacturer of devices, not just as government entities, but look and see if we can become a New Zealand collective, and that's what we're really trying to look at and focus on, how to finance, how to work together as a collective so that we can source international funds which are available to then fund the conservation effort at scale back here in New Zealand.